This is Brandon Barris from the Morning Buzz here on Radio.org. Good morning, everybody. Mr. P's in the studio today. I'm your host, Brandon Barris.
Let's get a good morning. Last show here.
All right, let's do it like that. Then start it over.
Come on,
start it over.
We got to have one last one.
God. I'm going to do a long one.
Yeah.
This is Brandon Barris from the Morning Buzz here on Radio.org. Good morning, everybody.
All right.
It's the Morning Buzz here on WHITradio.org. All sports show here today. The famous Mr. P's in the studio today. Mr. DePiero's in the studio.
Right.
And I'm your host, Brandon Barris. This Thursday is Game 1 of the 2013 NBA Finals between the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs. Well, they're on ABC at 9 o'clock. Mr. P, the Miami Heat advantages I'm looking at is, first of all, you have LeBron James.
Right.
Second of all,
you have LeBron James.
Yes.
Third of all, you have LeBron James.
Well, no. Third of all, you're only as good as your weakest link, is the old saying, correct?
Right, correct.
And in my point of view, the Miami Heat, all their players are playing at an average or above average level.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of their players kind of play down to, I guess I could say the Atlanta Hawks level or, any of the bad teams out there. I kind of see them all playing in unison, of course, besides LeBron James, who's on another planet. But, I look at those as the advantage of the Heat.
Right.
Now, for the Spurs, I think they have the most experienced player in the finals in Tim Duncan. He's been around since the Stone Age. He's a great center, very, very tall. And I think it's going to be a good matchup between him and whoever he's guarding, Chris Bosh or the Birdman, Chris Anderson. And also Tony Parker, who is top 2, top 3, maybe even the best point guard in the NBA right now.
Okay.
Mr. P, do you agree or
I
are you
agree
disagreeing
with everything you're saying. Tim Duncan still maybe at the end of his career, but he's still a force.
Right.
And he's still he has all that experience, and I think he's going to bring it. Tony Parker probably in the top 3 guards out there, and they just are a well-coached team. They've got Ginobili, right?
Yep, Ginobili.
And they're a well-balanced, well-coached team.
Yeah.
And I think the series will go 6 or 7 games. I really do.
So a sweep is out. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't think.
You don't think there's going to be
a sweep? I don't see a sweep.
Well, on the defensive side of the ball, Kawhi Leonard is going to have the duty of guarding LeBron James.
Okay.
And now, can anybody guard LeBron James?
No.
I really don't think so. But
they can limit
he's going to
him.
try. Yeah, they can limit him, but he's going to try his best. But listen, he's LeBron James. He's going to get to the basket when he wants. He's going to get his shot when he wants.
Right.
You just need to do your best to kind of keep him to a 20-point game instead of lighting you up for 36 and 40.
Yeah, well.
So,
yeah, he's going to get his points, and he's he's in the Michael Jordan area right now.
Right.
He's just by himself. So
he really is.
I think for the Spurs to win this series, they have to limit him, and also have to clamp down on the other players. They have to play really good D, and there's a possibility that they can win. If they let LeBron do what he wants, I think it's Miami in 6. So
yeah, I mean, if they let LeBron do what he wants, then the series is going to be won by the Heat. But I think if they can limit him to his points and kind of force other players to step up, then I think they might have a chance of beating the Heat. But as I said, LeBron James is LeBron James. He's gonna be good. But a little bit of a downfall to the Heat is Dwayne Wade does have an injury. It's a knee injury, so he's not going to be 100%.
Okay.
And when you look at the Miami Heat, Dwayne Wade is a really big part of that team.
Yeah,
as much as LeBron James and Chris Bosh is, but Dwayne Wade is also a big part. So if he's not 100%, now it gets kind of shaky.
Right.
Now it's like, wait a minute. So if we don't have Dwayne 100%, the only person we really need to focus on shutting down 100% of the time is LeBron James.
And
because
Bosh is not a really
Bosh is not
threat,
as good as LeBron James, obviously.
Yeah.
So he's gonna miss shots. He's gonna have bad games, but it's LeBron James that you need to worry about. And with Dwayne Wade kind of injured and out of that factor, it's gonna be a little bit easier for them. So it is definitely gonna be a really good series.
Yeah.
I think it will go to 7 just because it's the Heat and the Spurs. So
yeah. I think a good potential of going 7 games, and
it makes it interesting for the fans.
So it could go either way. I think it's going to be a hard-fought series. It should be an interesting series, and I think they have the best coach, the Spurs, of
and
anybody.
Greg Popovich, yep.
Yeah, I think he's the best coach out
and
there.
most experienced,
and it should be good.
Definitely.
And again. Everybody else is human. LeBron James is.
Yeah.
I don't know where
he's a mutant.
What planet he comes from. But,
he's not human.
He's not. I mean, he's a guy, powerful, guy that has great speed. Can play both ways. I mean,
and the scary thing is, each year. He gets better.
Better.
Now he's as good as he is now. Let's just picture this for a minute.
Right.
As good as he is now, let's look 2, 3 years, 4 years down the road. Imagine how good he's going to be. I understand his age is getting to his prime, but just imagine how good he's going to be in the next 2 to 3 years.
Well, yeah, he seems to really want to be the best. He
is the best.
And he wants to get better.
Right.
And he stays after practice, I read, after games, and works on his game. There's no limit to this guy. I don't think we've ever seen a player have this skill set in NBA history. I mean, he's just made for basketball.
Yeah,
he really is.
To me, he's a great basketball player.
Yeah.
But he's an even better athlete.
Right.
And what I mean by that is we have so many players now that are really good at basketball, but might not have the athleticism as LeBron James does having.
Right.
LeBron James, the moves that he makes, the type of dunks that he throws down,
the power
insane.
that he has, the power, the surge, the different the different things he can do on a court. As I said, Michael Jordan, I think. He's in that category right now, and to put anybody in that category,
I think he deserves to be.
Anybody put in that category, is a special player, and he is. So
I think in the next, as I said, 2 to 3 years, I think maybe a bunch of other people will start putting LeBron James and Michael Jordan side by side, because a lot of people now are a little hesitant to do that because he's only won
one championship.
But
if he wins 4 or 5, then there'll be talk about in the same breath. So,
right. In baseball, the Mets fell to the Nationals yesterday by a score of 3-2. Play tonight at 7:05 against the Nationals. Yankees beat Cleveland yesterday 4-3. Finished up the 3-game series tonight against the Indians today at 1:05. In hockey, the Los Angeles Kings beat the Blackhawks yesterday 3-1.
Yeah.
And the Blackhawks still lead the series 2-1. Pittsburgh plays Boston tonight at 8. Bruins lead that series 2-0. Mr. P, in the NFL, there's an interesting story going on. Jamarcus Russell, I don't know if you remember him. Mm-hmm. He's set to work out for the Bears on Friday. Now, Jamarcus Russell was picked number 1 in the 2007 NFL draft by the Oakland Raiders and was let go.
What is he?
He's a quarterback.
Okay.
He was let go in 2010 on May 6th due to inconsistent play. Okay. And Jamarcus Russell, and I remember vaguely, I guess, how much potential he had, and it was 1 year he did great, and then the rest of the years he just kind of went down and down and down until they finally let him go, and now he's making a comeback. Now, in between that time where he was in the NFL, he was very obese. He weighed 325 pounds. Just imagine that. A quarterback that played in the NFL, picked number 1, when he was let go, he kind of went into a downward spiral.
Right.
Went obese, he went 325 pounds.
Yeah.
And just didn't want to have anything to do with football. And now he's making a comeback. And the Bears are giving him a shot. This Friday he's going to be trying out. So whether or not, he's in shape, whether or not he still has the mobility, whether or not
Yeah.
He's still and you can see a picture right now.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him when he was obese.
he needs a little toning up there.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he's got to hit the gym.
That's what he looked like.
Yeah,
that's what he looked like before, huh?
Yeah, and I mean, hopefully, since you're gonna go try out for the Bears, hopefully he's been getting in shape and practicing more, stuff like that, so he doesn't embarrass himself.
Yeah.
And whether or not he gets another opportunity, we'll see. That all depends on him. So.
Yeah, some people have all the capabilities and they just don't have the drive or the motivation. So, I don't know. Some people take advantage of a second chance, others don't.
Yeah,
so.
and I mean, it's just crazy to think that he was the number 1 overall pick, not
right.
number 15, number 20. He was number 1. He was the best player in that draft.
Right.
And to go on a downward spiral like that, it's a little confusing at times.
Well, look at Eddie Curry from the Knicks.
There's another perfect
Eddie
example.
Curry, I thought was going to be a great ball player. I mean, he had the size, he had the moves,
but he didn't have the determination.
He didn't have the desire, determination, and if you don't put your heart in it, you're not going to be good.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
So here on the Morning Buzz, we're going to play a little game. It's called True or False.
Yeah.
And basically, I'm just going to ask Mr. P. It's about 8 or 9 questions. It's just about some random sports stuff. And we're going to try and keep track of how many he gets right and wrong. But Mr. P, are you ready for this?
I don't know.
All right.
We'll see.
All right, here's the first one. Mm-hmm. What year did Madison Square Garden open up?
Oh, my gosh. The old Madison Square Garden?
Just in general, the old one, obviously.
I think in the 1930s.
Nope.
Oh.
1968.
That's the new one.
1968.
That's not the. There was an old Madison Square Garden on 54th or 56th Street. That you're talking about the new one by Penn Station. The old one's been around for a while. I went there a couple of times. So not exact. I don't know. I think it was built in the 30s. I'm not quite sure.
The 30s for the old one and 1968 for the new one. Okay.
Right.
Next question. Mm-hmm. Before Carmelo Anthony played for the New York Knicks, what team did he play for?
He played for the Denver Nuggets.
Correct. Ding, 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 ding.
Right.
All right, so Mr. P, you know what? We'll give you the first one right. So right now you got 2 right.
All right.
All right. What year did the New York Knicks have the most regular season wins?
1973.
No, it was actually 2 years. 1992, 1993 season, and then the 1969 and 1970 season. They had 60 wins.
Okay, sorry.
For both years.
I was going to say 69-70, but I thought maybe the 73 team had.
There's your first incorrect one.
All right. I should have gotten that one, too.
How many? This is an easy one. I'm giving this one to you, Mr. B. How many rings do the New York Mets have, and what were the years that they won them?
World Series rings?
Yes, World Series ring.
69-86.
There we go. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Before Citi Field, where did the Mets play? Shea Stadium. There we go.
Right. I can't even play the music.
These are easy.
These are okay.
All right. Make them a little harder.
All right. What were the 2 nicknames given to Joe Montana?
Oh, my gosh. Joe Montana. Notre Dame Nightmare. I don't know.
No. It was Joe Cool and the Comeback Kid.
All right.
I wouldn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Now, Mr. P, I'm going to give you a hint. This is a trick question. Right. How many rings does Dan Marino have?
None.
There we go. None. I'd like to throw that in his face.
That's the only reason you picked that.
Exactly. How many Super Bowls have your Giants won?
4.
Correct. Correct. Mm-hmm. What year was Michael Jordan introduced into the Hall of Fame?
Oh, boy. Oh, God. 2004.
Nope. 2009.
All right.
2009, Mr. P.
All
well,
right.
you got most of them right. You maybe got 2 or 3 wrong, but thanks for playing the true and false game here on the Morning Buzz.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You did a fantastic job.
All right.
You really know your facts, Mr. P.
Some of them.
Some of them. All right, well.
Don't ask me any hockey questions.
All right, because we all know how much you hate hockey.
Ask him one. Ask him, see if he knows something.
Ask him a hockey question? All right, let me think of one.
The Rangers won twice.
Okay.
One in 1994
right.
or something.
What city do the Capitals play in?
Washington.
There we go, Mr. P. Coming in clutch. Okay. What team does Sidney Crosby play for?
Is he any relation to Bing Crosby?
Yeah, he's his long-lost brother.
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yeah. Wow, Mr. P, you really know your hockey.
How did I get that right?
Whoa.
How did you get that right? You don't even know.
All right, what is the name of the arena that the New York Islanders play?
Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah, wow. Mr. P, you really know your hockey.
What number did Gretzky wear?
Oh, gosh.
Yes, what number did Gretzky
7.
wear? 7.
I don't know.
No, I think it was 97.
97?
97.
I think it was
99?
Or 99. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
That was Wayne Gretzky's number. Let me see if I can think of one more to round off the show. A really good one.
Okay.
Okay. Who was the winner of the Stanley Cup last year? Let's see if you pay attention to any of my shows last year.
They played the Jersey Devils, right?
No, but okay, you have to tell me who won. You can't tell me who played.
And was it San Jose something? Or
No, I'll give you one more.
Give me a hint.
Give you a hint. Okay. Same city as the Lakers.
Los Angeles Ducks?
No.
Los Angeles Kings.
There we go.
There we go.
Mr. P. Ding, ding, ding.
The Ducks are in San Jose, right?
No.
Where did the Ducks play?
Where? I'm trying to think. Where do the Ducks play? What?
Is it Anaheim?
Anaheim.
Yeah, the Anaheim Ducks. Yeah, that is
Anaheim
right.
Ducks,
Anaheim
yeah.
Ducks. Mr. DePiro knows a little bit of hockey, too.
Here's a question. Which hockey team has won the most championships?
Which hockey team has won the most championships?
Montreal Canadiens.
Montreal Canadiens is
Wow,
right.
Wait,
Correct.
Mr. DePiro, are
Very
you
good,
a
Mr.
hockey
DePiro.
fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day.
Are we going a big hockey
I
fan?
can
Or?
talk about Mike Bossy and Brian Trottier.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Wow, maybe I should have been asking him the questions.
Right.
Seems very intelligent on the hockey.
Oh, super.
Okay. Who did Phil Esposito play for
Phil Esposito.
before he played for the Rangers?
I'd say Boston?
Boston is correct. The Boston Bruins. Very good, Mr. DePiro.
I was gonna go. He has the answers on the sheet. Nah, we're kidding, of course. All right, Mr. P, is there anything, before we end the show, anything that you want to talk about sports-wise?
Well, I want to thank you, Brandon,
thank
for giving us some great years here.
Thank
2
you.
years, Brandon Barris and
Thank you.
Morning Buzz Sports. He's brought a lot of great shows to us, very entertaining, very informative, and WHITradio.org salutes you. We appreciate what you've given us, and Brandon, we wish you a lot of luck in your career and going to school. And
Thank you very much.
And I know you'll be very successful.
Yeah.
And good luck.
Yeah, I don't know, Mr. P. I don't know if you heard yesterday's show, but basically I was thanking Mr. DePiro and you for really upgrading the studio to this amazing place. We have a TV
Mr.
here.
DePiro
Would've thought that.
had a big impact this year,
Yeah,
and
for
I'm
sure.
glad he came aboard. And
I just plugged things in. Everything was here.
well, you know,
I don't know how to plug
that's
things in.
easier than
so,
it sounds. It's harder than it sounds.
Yeah.
There's a million things around here to plug in, but
But I
plug
just
it
want to.
in.
I just want to say this might be my last sports show, but we are still in the works of doing this world record, and we're finding out more information each day, and hopefully.
I got an email back from Guinness.
Okay, well, let's make this a live update. Mr. DePio, tell us what you got.
I sent in an application yesterday. It said $700 for the application, but there is extenuating circumstances because we're a school and stuff like that. So they sent me back an email saying they're looking over what I sent them, and they would get back to us as soon as possible. But I'm going to call them.
That's fantastic. That is really, really cool. And
just getting an email back from them.
Yeah.
Is great.
I mean, yeah, the fact
From
that
Guinness
they've
World,
gotten
Guinness
in touch with you that
Book of-
quickly
wow,
is
nice.
pretty cool. So, and you know, this will probably take place maybe in the summer or after finals, somewhere along the line. So this might not be my last show. Most likely, maybe, hopefully, be coming back for this world record breaking that we're gonna do here in the studio. Marathon. There we go. And we're gonna be raising money for a bunch of charities out there, like Restore the Shore. Hopefully, we'll do something for Oklahoma, and it'll be really cool. It'll be really fun to do. That'll be like kind of like I guess a wrap up of the year, a good way to end it by breaking a world record.
We'll have a lot of time to look at a lot of footage.
Yeah, for sure. Look back at the memories, and hopefully we can get a bunch of people to be here. And
what is your schedule like the next 2 weeks?
From Weehawken? We have finals, I believe, next week, and then I have graduation on the 21st. So it's gonna be a little hectic these next 2 weeks because we got to figure out what we're gonna be doing and stuff like that. We have like project graduation. So, but hopefully we'll be able to get this ball rolling.
All right.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here on the Morning Buzz. Thank you, Mr. P, for joining us. Thank you, Mr. DePiro, for doing a fantastic job with the production.
Congratulations on your 4 years here.
Yeah. Thank you.
2 years.
2 years here.
Have a great day, everybody.